Hello everyone, welcome to Basically Netta. I'm Netta and this is my very first book haul. So I went to the thrift store, the Valley Village near me this week, and I found 3 books that I liked, so I bought them. And they were pretty cheap. It was, the whole thing came out to $11.50, so I decided to buy all of them. And yeah, here's my new book haul. So the first book that I picked up was Stephen King's Dolores Claiborne. It's this one. It's a very old cover, I guess, of this one. Came out in the 90s, early 90s. So yeah, I picked that one up. And the premise of this one is that Dolores is a suspect in a homicide, and she is trying to explain her life to the police and what really happened. This is the homicide of her employer, a very rich employer, and apparently she has been suspect of her husband's death 30 years ago, and she's explaining that. So that's basically the premise of this book. I don't know much about it. It is a horror, thriller, mystery, crime novel by Stephen King. So I read The Shining by Stephen King like 15 years old when I was in my 20s, and people were like, "Oh, it's a really good book and everything," and I was just like, "Okay, I'll read it." So I read it and I wasn't very impressed. So I'm gonna try this one. And I found it in a thrift store. I didn't pay hugely about, huge money about it. Paid probably like $5. No, 3 something. Yeah, so this was just a whim and picked it up. I probably will read it in the spooky season for 2024, in October 2024. We shall see. I'm not gonna pick it up now because I'm not really in the mood for this one. And then the second book that I picked up is His Majesty's Dragon by Naomi Novik. And yeah, I've read Uprooted and Spinning Silver in 2022, I believe, like late 2022, early 2023. I did not like those ones, but apparently this is her better series, and it's kind of up my alley. I've heard very good reviews about it by multiple booktubers. The premise of this one is so it is a thrilling new dimension of Napoleonic Wars, and they are basically Napoleonic warriors who are riding dragons, and they breed dragons for their size and their speed. And then they His Majesty's ship picks up a cargo of these French people, and turns out to be a dragon egg, and the captain of this ship now has to figure out what to do with it. And his sea life is now turned upside down, and he has to figure out what to do with the egg. So that was very intriguing, and I wanted to see where it goes. So I picked that one up, and that was also around 3 something bucks. And it was pretty cheap, so I picked it up. And hopefully if I like it, I'll probably continue with it. I might pick this one up in March after I'm on the books that I have on hold on Libby. So I might pick this one up pretty soon. And we shall see what it if I like it or not. Do I like it better than the other two books that Naomi and Novik wrote, Uprooted and Spinning Silver? And we'll see. And then I picked up something that I really didn't know anything about, and it looked kind of sounded interesting from the back. So that one is the Black Prism. The very first one is Lightbringer, and yeah, I picked this one up. And this is about a man named Gil is the prism. The prism, like the, triangle prism. And he is the main power and very powerful of this world. And yet he also knows when he's going to die and all those things. He finds out that he has a son who was born into a kingdom, a different faraway kingdom after a war, and he has to try to keep the secret, or his son's position will be compromised in that kingdom. So we shall see what happens with this one. This one was also interesting. It is a high fantasy. We shall see what happens. I'm not sure when I'll pick it up. I'll probably pick it up in March as well. Maybe late March, early April, because it's a big chunker and I'm still reading another big chunker. So we'll see. Yeah, so picked up 3 books, and if you guys know anything about them, let me know down in the comments, and let me know what you think of them. Hopefully you all like them as well. And I will have to see what I like, if I like them or if I don't. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please press the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.